Angeles local veteran comedian Jake Beckman.
Thank you very much. Keep it clapping for Clay. Let's clap for him. Keep clapping. It's very funny. It's got a scrambled brain. We made it through it, guys. Thank you. That's good. I want to ask you guys a question real quick. Kind of a vibe check. I want to see where we're at. I want you guys to be honest with me. I want you guys to be honest with yourselves. I want you guys to be honest with the people around you, all right? Give me a clap if you're here with somebody dumber than you. That's good. It's a very good move, just not moving at all. That was very respectful. You guys kind of came to an understanding. That was good. Somebody over here clapped before I was done talking. It's just bullying. That's good. I like sowing discourse at the beginning of my set. Start some fights. I don't know. It makes me very comfortable being around a bunch of dumbs. I like that. Because I too am a dumb, but I'm built different, all right? Because I know that I'm dumb, and that means that I get to learn from all the dumb things that I do. All right, so here's what happened. I bought a bidet. Okay. Now, it's actually a pretty smart thank you for the clap. That deserves a clap, okay? Now you're patronizing. Clean bottles of luxury, so jot that down, bring that home with you. But I'm also a cheap guy. And the dumb thing that I learned is that a bidet is very much a you get what you pay for kind of a thing. It is just not strong enough. You know those water fountains that you gotta put your mouth all the way up to them? It's just not a good bidet. Just feels like somebody's drooling on my asshole. That's all. It's good, you guys are very mature. I did something dumb last summer. I did something dumb. Last summer I went to the zoo by myself. Can't just be doing that if you're a dude. Like, dudes just can't be going places by ourselves, man. We don't have that luxury of just being lonely. We can't do that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a dude by himself in public, but man, we look like we were up to no good. It's bad. Especially at the zoo, it's 1,000 times worse. Like if I'm at the zoo and I see a dude by himself, like I don't care like if it's like some old guy taking in his last breaths, or like if it's like some guy who works there getting ready to feed the seals. If I see a dude by himself at the zoo, I'm like, what is this pervert up to? You know? I don't like this cat. Something's fishy about him. That's the problem, is that I'm neurotic. So like in my head the entire time I was there in my head, I was thinking in my head, that all the parents were thinking, that I was thinking about taking their kids. And listen, I'm not gonna do that. Like I'm not a kidnapper. I'm not a kid. That's not gonna happen. It's never on the table. Like it's not gonna happen. I'm not a kidnapper, But if I wanted to, the zoo is absolutely the place to do it. Without a doubt, 100%. Again, I'm not going to do it. It's like one of those intrusive thoughts that you have. You're like the thought that like pops in your head that you're not going to act on. Like a real common intrusive thought is like you're driving down the highway, driving over a bridge, and you're like, man, I could just take the wheel right now and just jerk to the side and kill myself. Listen, we've all had that. Like you're not going to do it. I'm not saying you do a bad job if you tried to kill yourself. You're just not going to. That's all I'm trying to say. Like it's another intrusive thought. I don't know if you guys have ever had this one. I have this one. Like you're at the grocery store. And you see some old lady, some real old bag of bones with like a head of lettuce in your hand. And you're like, man, I could just walk up to her right now and absolutely spike that thing on her back. That'd be the goddamn funniest thing anybody's ever done. That's hilarious. If you did that, you're just not gonna do it because you're not a total dickhead. Like that's my point. Like I'm not going to take anybody's kids, but god damn it, man, there's just gotta be a hot spot. Like that's. Without a doubt. All right, so here's what happened to me. All right, so I was at the zoo at the Big Cat Country, that's like where they keep the cats. It's just a cat pit. It's a concrete cat pit. That doesn't really flow. But I'm standing next to the puma cage. Like that's a goddamn mountain lion. That's a cougar. That's a killing machine inside of that cage. And I'm standing there and I'm watching this thing, And all of a sudden, this kid walks up next to me and gets ready to start climbing onto the cage. And normally, like, yo, I don't care about this kid. I don't give a shit. Fuck this kid. I don't care about this kid. But this was different because this was a fat kid. I'm not saying that to be mean. This is a statement of fact, and I'm an observant person. Guys, listen, if anybody in here saw this kid, you'd be like, that's a fat kid. Like this is a kind of fat kid, like his parents identify him as a fat kid. Like at a party, someone would be like, oh, which one's yours? Oh, mine's a fat one. He's the one with Cheeto dust up to his elbows. If you needed another identifier of my son, that's him. So again, neurotic. I'm kind of like freaking out because like in my head, like if this critically fat kid is climbing onto this cage, he's gonna snap through that son of a bitch. Like he's going down. And if that happens, shit's in the fan and quick. Because number one, that cougar's gonna eat the shit out of that kid. Like that kid, he's just he's a marble. He's just a juicy boy. Is all he is. He's just a gusher to that cougar. He's toast. Like I saw the way that cougar was looking at him. He was like pacing back and forth. Like he saw that kid walk on the property. He's like, I'm gonna eat that bitch. That one's mine. I'm gonna go on a walk to whet my appetite. That's a mouthful. And like, so all of a sudden this cougar's got the taste of man flesh in his mouth. There's a boy-sized hole. I said that right. A boy-sized hole inside of the cage. That cougar could get out and kill everybody. So I was like looking around. I was like kind of freaking. I was like, oh my God, is anybody gonna stop this kid? Like, is there any parents around? And of course there weren't. So I took matters in my own hands. And I know how this is gonna sound, so I'll just say it. I fucking shoved him. I shoved the kid. I'll do it again too. I might have saved the day. You can't prove I didn't. It was bad. He made a scene about it. Like it was like he made noises when he hit the ground specifically, and you could feel it in your knees. Like, it was. People saw me do it. It was bad. Like this lady that worked at the zoo saw me do this, and she walks up to me and she goes, "Sir, I saw what you just did." I was like, oh shit. She said, thank you for stopping your son. I was like, oh shit. Like, yo, that ain't my kid. Like, I don't know that much about adoption, but it's gotta be more than just who touched it last. Seems way too easy. So I got the hell out of there. I've learned to avoid crime scenes. So that's good. I went to like go blend in with a crowd. I went to like go stand in line to get something to eat. While I was standing in line, I saw another opportunity where a lesser man, again, not me, but a lesser man would kidnap a child. I was standing in line. There's these two kids running around, just like two. Like I'm not a kid guy, but they're like that old, and they're running around, and they make like these kid leashes that attach to the wrist, and it's supposed to go kid and then leash and then adult is how it's supposed to go. But this just went kid, and then leash, and then just another kid. It's like, yo, that's just long handcuffs is all that is. That's just two kids running around playing Red Rover with people who didn't know they were going to play Red Rover. Just like weaving in and out of the crowd, taking people's knees out like they were AT-ATs. I was like, this is bad. Like I could have just walked up to those two kids, grabbed that cord by the middle, throw it over my shoulder. That's a twofer right there. But the Jesus Christ is correct on that one. That's all the end of my kidnapping material. That's a tough one because there's a very small window that I have to hit with saying I don't kidnap children. Because if I say it too many times, you're probably gonna be like, that guy probably kidnapped. Like the lady doth protest too much, methinks. Like that's. And if I don't say it enough, then you're like, well, somebody call somebody. Let's see what else is going on. I'm washed up. Cool. Passed my prime physically, which is tough. Like I'm glad that I know that I'm not glad that I'm washed up. I'm just glad that I know that I'm washed up. It's like not everybody knows when they are washed up. Like, clap for me if you know for a fact that you're washed up. No, is what you said. Fuck you. Then. That's right. Also, not near enough of us clapped. Like, there is no fucking way. It's a statistical anomaly. All of the most athletic people in St. Louis are here. That's cool. Thank you. Somebody here is gonna like go home and try to walk upstairs and fall, and you're gonna be like, Jake got me. I shouldn't have been so cavalier with my attitude. I asked that question to a crowd in here about 2 months ago. Guys, listen, this crowd, this is the oldest people I've ever seen in my entire life. Like this It was like nursing home's big day out. And not a goddamn peep out of nobody. It was dead silent, quieter than you guys. It was nothing. And then at the end of the show, there was a guy in the back of the room, some old guy with a cane. He went to stand up and he fell. It's like, you bitch. That's what you get for lying. No, I'm not a bad guy. Anyway, I am washed up, and I know I'm washed up because it all happened at one moment in my life, one exact moment in my life. Everything changed. It was just 2 weeks after I turned 30. I tore my ACL dancing to Kesha. And man, that's not how I thought I was going to go out. I was a goddamn college athlete, and that's the shit that's going to do it to me. That sucks. Now, in my defense, the song that I was dancing to was Timber, and that song is a fucking bop. Like, that's a good-ass song. Like, not good enough to get cut open about. Like, Freebird, hell yeah, dude, gut me. I don't care. Like, that song rocks. Hell yeah, I'm all for that. But, you know, Pitbull and Kesha from 2014. If I could walk, I'd like to walk that one back. That was stupid. Now, this happened at a wedding, too. I've only ever fucked up one knee, but I'm pretty sure doing that at a wedding, that's like the worst spot to do it. Like, it's the worst place to do it. Because, like, if you're an athlete, you tear your ACL, you go down, people care. They, like, run up to you. They're like, oh my God, this guy's life is over. We, like, gotta help him or put him out of his misery or something like that. Like, if you do it at a wedding, no one gives a shit at all. Like, not a goddamn soul. Like, I was dancing my little heart out, experiencing joy for one final time in my life. And then I heard a pop, and I just crumpled to the ground, absolutely weeping. And I'm an ugly and loud crier. And everybody around me was just like, "Get this asshole out of here! What the hell? What is he doing?" Luckily, I was able to crawl off the dance floor. The tears helped lubricate, so I was kind of sick. But I went and I sat down in a chair off to the side, and my wife, my loving and caring soulmate, life partner, the light of my life, my wife walks up to me and she goes, "Jacob, you are making a scene." Fuck me, man. Like, it was so selfish of me when I did that to myself. I know. I can't believe I blew up the inside of my knee on purpose. That's unbelievable. I hope I didn't ruin anybody's evening while I was getting my rotten skin sack of a leg off the dance floor. That's on me. That's tough. The other reason I know I'm washed up is because Instagram has been giving me posts with tips on how to dress to hide my fat. So that's a pretty big kick in the dick. That sucks. That's the one app that has all of my pictures. They saw them and they're just like, ugh! We're black, loser. I think it's kind of working. People on the sides are like, no. People in the middle are like, hey, he's good. Still doing my New Year's resolution. Still got that going on. That's good. This year I decided that I wanted to start being a better son. So the first thing that I did is let my parents start using my Amazon Prime account. Don't do that. No, don't do that. That is a lot of a commitment for something that you're hoping to forget about in 2 weeks, because they abuse it. It's not good. Few reasons why this sucks. Number one, I can see everything that my parents order. And it's like not all gross stuff, but there's a considerable amount, which it's just a lot more insight into a relationship that I wish I didn't have. And the other reason it sucks is just about like who my parents are. I'll be frank with you guys. My parents, they're trash. They are garbage people. They are true white trash. But they're perfect for each other. Like my mom, her favorite show is Little House on the Prairie. My dad, his favorite show is the Bass Pro Shops commercial. So like they're perfect. And I understand shit breeds shit. I'm white trash too. Like I get my role in society. But my parents, they really bought into it. They call themselves country bumpkins, is what they call themselves. I think that's a little bit redundant because there's no other kind of bumpkin. It's just the country one. Like if you say you're a bumpkin, we got it. Like nobody says, yeah, I'm a bumpkin. You're like, oh, suburban bumpkin? Like that's not a thing. That's just a guy with a Kia. Like that's just a fella trying to get around. But they bought into this whole thing. Like I said, they got like a little farm going on. They raise chickens. They raise turkeys. Last year they got bees, which there's a couple 6-year-old folks with bees, and I don't know why you would need like a license to own an animal, but bees would probably be the one. Like that's, if you just bought a weapon and you can't control it, like that's, it's not good. And listen, they don't have a lot of land. Like the bees are just in the backyard. Like if you go by my parents' house, you go and get stung by a bee. Like that's a risk that you took and you deserve it now. Like if I go over to my parents' house, my dad will be like, hey, wanna go have a beer on the back deck? I'm like, actually I fucking don't, dude. That's where the bees are. Like that's closer to them. Like that's, did you guys forget that I was allergic to bees when you bought them? Oh, you didn't? Cool, that's great. The act of war. Anyway, I'll tie it together with the Amazon thing. All right, so the other animal that my parents own a shitload of, my entire life, my parents have owned goats. They're goat people. Anywhere from like 5 to like 50 goats. It's entirely too many goats. All right. And the problem with owning this many goats, you guys probably don't know this because why would you? But these mother goats, their nipples get really irritated when you're breeding them all. Because I don't know if you guys have ever seen like a baby goat nurse, but they don't exactly suckle at the teat. They're like they're trying to draw blood, and they're really good at it. Like a baby goat will straight up and eat an entire boot. They'll tear the fuck out of a nipple. It's a goddamn bloodbath in the barnyard. So what my parents do in order to alleviate the pressure on the mother goat's nipples, because they are responsible goat owners, I'll give them that, is that they use my Amazon Prime account. Of course, what would you buy? They use it to buy artificial goat nipples. And I gotta tell you, that's just something that I'd really rather not have my name attached to. Because that's really fucked up the algorithm. For what Amazon thinks that I like. I gotta tell you, if Amazon thinks that you like goat nipples, brother, they're gonna let you know about it. They're quite aggressive on the advertising for them. They got product to move. I don't know why they wouldn't be. It's unbelievable. Like anywhere I go, I see ads for goat nipples. Like on Twitter, there's goat nipples. Before YouTube, there's goat nipples. Like on porn now, there's goat nipples. It's like what? It's like I'm trying to crank, not think about my parents. What the hell is this? No. It's not good. And the reason this is a problem, call it a problem, depending on what side of the aisle you guys are on this specific issue. But for me, the reason that this is a problem is, guys, these artificial goat nipples, they fucking nailed it. There is not a better replica out there. Like, they crushed it. I gotta tell you, it's part like if you're out there thinking, oh, they probably just churn artificial goat nipples out in a factory somewhere. You're so fucking dumb, wrong, and stupid. You don't know nothing. Guys, I swear to God, it's like they got a goddamn pervert back there hand rolling these sons of bitches. Like, they're beautiful and hideous. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's an artist. I respect the hell out of their work. Like, listen, I know goat nipples, okay? I know them. Been around my entire goddamn life. You guys have seen my set. It's fine. I know goat nipples, okay? Like, that's the one thing I got going for me. Like, I see a goat 5 miles away, tell you what the nipple looks like. See a nipple 5 miles away, tell you what the goat looks like, okay? I know this shit. Like, I swear to God, if I had a real goat nipple, a fake goat nipple in my pocket right now, I slap him down on that goddamn table right there. Your first thought, second thought probably. Your second thought, you'd be like, holy shit, I can't tell the difference, you know? And then your third thought, you'd be like, I actually gotta get the fuck out of here right now. It's got blood on it. That's my goat nipple bit. I'll do one more. We'll get Vic up here. We'll have a good time. I do Apple Pay is my way of doing things. So just like being able to tap my phone on the thing, that's good. I like that. I went straight to Apple Pay from doing the chip, putting a chip in. No, thank you. I say no, thank you. That's a goddamn racket. Is what that is. Like the chip, it never seemed to work for me ever. Like I remember like even using it the first time, using the chip for the first time. That was a lot like having sex for the first time. And I'll explain what I mean by that. All right. So I walked up to the cashier at Target, and I said, you're never going to believe this. This is going to be my first time using this thing. And she said, don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll do great. I was like, awesome. I said, where do I put it? And she said, oh, just put it in the slot at the bottom. I said, I tell you what, I sure don't see it. And she said, oh, it's at the very bottom. I said, that was a lot lower than I thought it would be. So we put it in and we made eye contact for a second. She said, did you put it in all the way? It's not registering. What the fuck? There's a line of people behind me that just heard you say that. Use some discretion, goddammit. So I pulled it out. I was like, you know what, can I just do it myself? Every time I do it myself, I think. So you know what, I'm lying right now. I used this thing online earlier today. I'm not entirely sure there's anything left in it.
Like I masturbated is the joke.
You know, it's just like a weird conversation to have with a 65-year-old Bosnian woman at the end of the day. That's it. Hey, thank you guys very much. My name's Jake. Y'all have a good night.